Hey y'all, whether it's morning, evening, or afternoon, I'm just glad that you guys had decided to vibe with me. Yes, the one and only E. Hey y'all, I hope y'all having an amazing day. I hope all is well with you all. I hope you're having an amazing day whenever you guys hear me. Like I say all the time, whether it's the morning, evening, afternoon, maybe if it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or the next Wednesday, I just hope y'all all are having an amazing day. So before we get into it, I just want to say I appreciate every single last one of you guys that been here for me, because this episode is very big because we have reached 50 episodes. Like, what? Like, who would have thought that I would be able to reach the 50th episode of my podcast? Like, that is really major. I am so grateful and I appreciate everybody that listens to me. Like I said, if I don't help a lot of people, long as I help somebody, because somebody needs somebody. We all need somebody. And if nobody going to teach you or help you, I want to be the one to teach or help you. That's why my podcast is based on around the Black community, is based on self-improvement, self-care, everything involving the self, like self-improvement, self-empowerment, self-care, mental, everything involving things that we need to be focused on and needs to be like out there, that needs to be like the highlight of our life, especially within the Black community. If nobody gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I appreciate everybody that has been here since day one, and if you just now joining me or joined me a few days ago, whatever, I appreciate y'all so much, because this is a major like achievement and a major like milestone in my life that I thought I would never reach. So let's get into the vibe of the day. Today's vibe of the day is milestone. In honor of us reaching the 50th episode on Vibing with E, why not talk about the whole surrounding within it comes to the word milestone. So like I said, whether if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're not new here, hey y'all, what's up? What's popping? I want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy hearing my voice. If you want to go, I hope you got them nice little AirPods or Beats or whatever the case may be, so you guys can hear my voice. Okay? So the vibe of the day is my milestone. So who is impacted by milestone the most? The milestones are reached in a project, plan, or event in a person's life. A milestone provides an appreciation for progress and achievement to the individual's directly involved in the work, boosting their motivation and morals. A milestone can also impact other stakeholders, such as clients, investors, or supervisors, because it is significance the accomplishments of commitments and the achievement of goals, which inspires confidence in the project's value. Moreover, milestones can impact social norms and expectations by silently involving process or changing within a community or institution. So when it comes to who's impacted by a milestone, for me in general, besides the research I had looked up for you guys, is involving whoever is impacted with the milestone, such as like they said within employment, such as if you have a job, you reach a milestone in your life where you have became a, let's say, like assistant manager or supervisor. How about we could just talk about like in life ourselves when it comes to being like, some people are experiencing motherhood, some people are experiencing graduating from undergrad or grad school, graduating high school, trade school, whatever the case may be, moving into a new home, getting married, getting a house with your significant other, signing off a lease on a car, a building, whatever the case may be, graduation, weight loss, education, all those things are surrounding milestones. And I feel as though when it comes to milestones, when it impacts people, people really don't give a lot of people their flowers. And as I say, I'm going to give everybody their flowers. No matter how big or small the accomplishment is, that's a big milestone, because that person that has been working so hard to get to that point in their life, they deserve every type of applause, because like I say all the time, when you have a blueprint, and you have manifest, prayed, and done everything you can for it, that's a major milestone. And that impacts on a person so much because it's like they turned nothing into something and was able to get a perfect outcome that they wanted. No matter how long it took, because it takes time for everything that you want to do in life. It's like with school, like especially school, you go to college, people say, oh, you're supposed to graduate in 4 years. Some people graduate 3, 2, 1, and that's my goal. Like, I went to a community college, graduated in 2 years. Because community college, you could do a year or two. I did the whole 2 years so I could get my degree. Then I transferred to a 4-year college, and I could have did 2 years with them or 3, and my max is 3. I'll be a senior this August. So that's a major milestone too, because right after, I want to go straight to grad school. One thing about me when it comes to education, I love it. I love school. I'm not going to stop until like at a point in life, I'm going to have to stop if I want to, still be with my career, and I'm also still be with y'all. Like, regardless, I'm still going to let y'all know what's going on in my life, navigate y'all on what's going on, and also be able to help y'all navigate things in y'all life. Because when it comes to these major milestones, a lot of people don't have a lot of people to motivate them. And as I say, if I cannot help a lot of people, long as I help somebody, and that's what makes me happy. Being able to hear that a lot of people are recognizing me, a lot of people are happy with what I'm saying, and they are happy that I'm able to address things, that helps me, and it makes me feel valued, and it helps me even more within this milestone that I have done within reaching 50 episodes. Like, come on now, that's an achievement that a lot of people don't get to, even though it's small. Wait until we get to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, shit, maybe even 1,000. So whatever milestone impacts within your life or whoever life is around you, be happy for them. No matter how big or small the accomplishment is, it's a major milestone, because those are things that we manifest, we pray on, and once they come to life, is one of the amazing things ever. So give yourself a round of applause, and also give the ones around you a round of applause, because they have made it to a major milestone in their life. Okay? So what does a milestone mean? A milestone is a significant event, accomplishment, or point of progress that makes a notable stage in a process, journey, or development. It serves as a reference point to measure how far one has come, and offers significance the completion of a particular phrase or accomplishment of a specific goal. Milestones can be tangled, such as reaching a sales target or completing a project phrase, and entangling and enhancing, such as personal growth or reaching a key decision point. They provide motivation, direction, and a sense of accomplishment, helping individuals or organizations track their achievements towards larger objectives. Overall, milestones are valuable marks that highlight progress and indicate success along a path of growth or change. Now, like I said, like what it is, no matter how big or small the milestone is, it measures how far a person has come. Like I said, a person can start it from the bottom and make their way up to the top within an instant. No matter how long it's been, no matter the time frame, a person can really change like that. And people be like, oh my God, how did you do that? Because once you turn nothing into something, you're able to make it work. Like how, people say, I flipped this and flipped that, and I made this and I got it to where it's at. Yes, when you flip it, rub it down, all that, you're able to come up with so much. And when it comes to a milestone in life, like I said, no matter how big or small the project is or what it is in your life, that's a major. Because those are achievements. Those are things in our life that it's a point in our life that we never thought we would be able to make, to see the progress come. Like I mentioned with the blueprint, you manifest on what you want to do, and hopefully this comes to it so it can create a milestone. And once you have the blueprint down and you're able to, get it to where it is, that's major. No matter how long it take you, even if you have to take breaks in between to get to your milestone. Do what you have to do, because like I say all the time, when it comes to anything you're doing, you have to make sure that you're mentally prepared as well as physically prepared. If you're new here, I'm big on the mental, very, very big. And in May, this is in honor of Mental Health Month. So cheers. So cheers. Hey, why not talk about it? And hopefully I will be talking about mental health later on within a few episodes to come. But nevertheless, y'all, like when it comes to what is a milestone, it's achievements, like it's a point of progress that is marks a notable stage in our life. No matter how long it took us to get here, long as we have been able to complete this part in our journey that has helped us to develop a sense of happiness and to feel honored and accepted and successful in what we did. No matter how big or small it is, long as we feel valued and important, even if a lot of people don't support you, long as you know for a fact you're your biggest cheerleader and your day ones, they was there for you and understand as well. That's why they're your day ones, because they're loyal and they know what's going on. Yes, at times, sometimes our A1s don't be A1s, but it's okay. It's okay. At the end of the day, this is about you. It's your day. So yeah, celebrate the milestones. When does a milestone happen the most in an individual's life? So with this one, it's just basically summarizing like when in the times of our life do the milestones really happen, and how often does it occur? So milestones often occurs during a significant life transition or development stage. For example, milestones frequently occur during childhood and young adulthood, such as learning how to walk, starting school, or graduating. Those are very big, like I said, those are very big milestones. Even though people may say, oh, that's so small, that's a major milestone, because some people are not able to do it, So they also usually happen during our adulthood, such as starting a career, getting married, or buying a house. In addition, milestones can occur during later stages of life, such as retirement or achieving personal goals. Overall, milestones are common events that highlight an individual's journey through life, making important moments of growth and change and accomplishments. So, milestones happens every chapter of our life, from when we were born to when we, were starting to walk, crawl, talk, go to school. So you got elementary school, middle school, high school, if you go to college or not. So basically, when you was a little baby to a toddler, or like in the shoe world, we have it as infants, toddlers, preschool, grade school, and then you got your adults. So those type of chapters in your life, you will create milestones. You will see the milestones. You will have enhanced so many milestones that some you will remember and some you won't. I feel like once you are in the preschool stage, you will be able to remember those milestones. Because I remember a few milestones when I was little up until now. And it's very, very, very cherishing moments. Like at one point in time when I was little, I didn't like school. I mean, I liked school, but I just didn't like doing the work. I didn't like coming home doing homework. I'm like, okay, I just left school. I just, learned ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, adding, subtraction, division, multiplying, all that. I learned all that. Why do I have to come home and do it again? Like, y'all, I can tell y'all, like, my dad was on me 24/7 about handwriting. Getting, just stop putting anything down on the paper, because I'm telling y'all, when I was younger, I liked school. Like, I was active in school, but when it came to doing homework at home, no. I was used to, you come home, get yourself together, change out your uniform, you'll eat, do your homework, then you have free time. Oh, I always skipped over homework, be like, I'm gonna wait till mom get home and help me. And he wasn't having that, because like my mom, she'll come home late, or she would have to go to school. So my dad was like, nah, we gonna fix this. And ever since then, my dad been on my back. Like, my handwriting was so bad as a little kid, but I did that like on purpose, because I really didn't want to do it. I didn't. And then until he made me write over and over, like, started with the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. words and stuff like that. My handwriting has been top notch. So shout out to him on that milestone, because I'm telling y'all, if I still kept that mindset when I was younger, I think I wouldn't have made it this far in my life. Honestly, because that has helped me. That little milestone from when I was little has honestly helped me be to the place that I am in my life now. It has helped me wanting to be more in tune to my education, more in tune to my career, just more in tune with life in general, and also knowing that you can't rush things and you can't go the short route. You can't do shortcuts or nothing, because at times, once you do the short way, try to get the easy way out, it's not good. Sometimes you gotta dig a little deeper. You always gotta have two sides. And that's the type of thinker I am. So I think two sides deeper, So yeah, y'all, when it comes to the milestones that happen in your life, most of the time it happens every second of your life, every phase of your life. When you was an infant, toddler, preschool, grade school, and then as an adult, young adult, and as an adult. So cherish those moments. No matter, like I said, no matter how big or small the milestones are, achieve them, appreciate them. Just let it soak in like seasoning. Let it rejoice you. Because I'm telling y'all, those are major milestones that some people today are trying to get to. And like I always believe in the saying, like, everybody has their time for a reason. Like sometimes it's not your time. Like, it's graduation season and stuff. I would have been graduating this year, because that's like, when you leave community college, they would say, oh, you'll finish your 2-year. Sometimes it don't work like that. And it's okay, because right now it's not my season. But next year when it's my season, oh, y'all don't act the fool. But this season is all to my brother. And he's graduating high school. That is a major accomplishment. Really, really major. So shout out to all the high school graduates and the college, undergrad, graduate, anybody graduating from nursing school, anybody graduating from trade school, wherever you're graduating from, congratulations, because this is a very, very, very major milestone in your life, okay? This is major. And don't let nobody take it away from you. Don't let nobody take your happiness and turn your milestone into something that's not, theirs because they jealous, okay? One thing about it, when it comes to your milestone, baby, in that point in your life, you celebrate it. You do it like it's your B-Day. Word to Jocelyn Hernandez. So when does a milestone happen the most in our life? So this is like going to like, where does it happen? Like, does it happen this place? Does it happen at school, work, whatever? So milestones often occur frequently in the individual's personal and professional life. In personal life, milestones often happen within contact of family, relationships, and personal development, such as marriage, childbirth, or reaching educational goals. Professional milestones are commonly assist with career achievements such as promotion, completing a project, or reaching financial milestones. Also, milestones can occur within the broad context of social and cultural norms, which contains events like graduation or religious ceremonies, are celebrated as significant milestones in many cultures. So, where it's very like into detail, like I just read, is like within your personal life, like I mentioned, graduation, getting married, I would say also like moving out, because that's a major milestone, because like you were at this place, now you're going here. Like, where will you be going next? So that's a major milestone too. Personal, like I mentioned like earlier in the podcast. Professional. When it comes to professional, such as getting a promotion, being a higher title, getting to be a supervisor, getting to be assistant manager, getting to be a manager, or to run your own business, like you just created your own business and you're able to reach that point in your life. Or big projects such as lawyers, doctors, nurses, social workers, counselors, whatever the case may be. If y'all had a major project and y'all was able to get it done before the deadline, that's very major, because when it comes to doing research contracts, things like that. You have to make sure it's on the T and make sure you got it right, because that's a major milestone you have to do, especially if you're a professor in college. At times, you have to do research and also be a professor. I learned that in right now within being a student in the school of social work, because I also said, like, okay, if I love doing school social work, and I might switch over to working with younger adults, like within the within like the college level, and probably be a professor. I said, yeah, I'm not a big fan of research, so that milestone in my life will have to be on the back burner real quick, because sometimes I can't stand research depending on the topic. It also depends on what I'm researching. Like certain stuff, if it involves like politics, I'm like, I can't do it. But as a social worker, you're working around policies and things like that. So it's like you have to like just buckle your seatbelt and get it together. And as a social work major, like I am, I have to take a class on policies and research. And I passed policy. I'm about to take research, y'all. But the thing is, like, I will do any and everything to reach that major milestone in my life. But if I know within a career I want to do, and if it impacts certain stuff, I'm like, okay, let me rethink about it or go another route so I can still reach my milestone as well. So within like the professional level, it's very, very crucial too. Like you have to be very, very careful what you do, especially within the projects, y'all. Like being a lawyer, like how you gotta make sure this is handled, contractors, everything like that. I applaud y'all, because it is not easy at all doing those policies, looking at research, finding research, getting it done, because it's a lot. Projects in general is a lot. So if y'all complaining now about little projects, imagine getting your career and you have to do these major projects with any and anybody. So congratulations to all of y'all that are a part of doing research and policies and stuff, because I don't know how y'all do it, and I applaud y'all, because I can't. Like I just can't. I cannot. But also when it comes to social norms within, like, I'll say most people have a different way of celebrating their milestones, like also within the religious belief. Like I believe is in African cultures, when people get married, they throw money at you. Why can't y'all do it here in America? Shoot. Jeez. Like when they celebrate a major milestone in a personal life, which is getting married, they throw money at them. And I was like, wow, why can't they do it here in America? Because it's like, man, that'd be a nice gift. You can't buy me a gift, shoot, just give me some money. Now I'm appreciative. Or like, you know, for the birthdays, they had quinceañeras for like, you know, stuff like that. They got quinceañeras, and people go real crazy, like real out of the box with sweet 16s and stuff like that. Man, I'd be really jealous. I was like, dang, I want somebody to do that. But like I said, everybody has their own way of celebrating their people's milestones, and that's a very big accomplishment, and it's very, very important to show the ones that you love that you care, and give them their flowers while they still here. Show them they're appreciative, show them they appreciate it, and show them that somebody cares, because I'm telling y'all, it's when major milestones that happen in people's lives that they don't get the outcome that they think they're going to get from the people that so-called love them. So I say this to say, if you know somebody out there that is going through a very good journey, but you know every journey has its ups, it has its downs, be there for them, support them, let them know, hey, I'm here for you, you know, I'm here, you need help, anything, I'm here, you need a break, you need somebody to talk to. Just be there for them in this chapter of their life while they're trying to reach a major milestone in their life. Okay, so why are milestones so important in an individual's life? So before I get into details, I'm gonna just say this: anything you do in life is important, no matter how big or small it is. I don't care if you just learned how to ride a bike at a certain age, learn how to swim, learn how to do hair, just went back to get your GED, high school diploma, just got engaged, just got married, just bought a house, just bought an apartment, just bought a condo, just bought a car, just bought whatever you did in your life, no matter how big or small that accomplishment is, it's very important to acknowledge it. Because like I said, everybody has a certain time point in their life when it's their turn to reach a milestone. Like for me, it's taking me time to get my second degree, and that's okay. You know, it's taking time for people. It's taking time for people to have kids. It's taking time for people to meet their lovers. It's taking time for people to open that business. Oh, excuse me. It's taking time for people to do things in general. It's important to cherish those moments, and it's important to always say positive stuff and give out positivity, because that's how you receive your blessings in the end. So it's important to keep in mind that when it comes to these milestones in your life, be grateful, because this is your time. You know, maybe even if you thought it was your time and you slipped up, like the first you didn't succeed, well, you can try again. Dust yourself off and try it again. Word to Aaliyah. Okay. So, milestones serve as an essential mark of progress and achievement in an individual's lives, providing a sense of direction, purpose, and accomplishments. They offer opportunities for reflection, celebration, and growth, helping individuals track their development and measuring success against personal or social standards. Milestones often indicates the transition between different life stages or the accomplishments of significant goals, fostering a sense of fulfillment and motivation individuals to purpose further aspirations. As a result of milestones play a significant role in shaping a person's ego, enhancing their self-esteem, and providing them a framework for setting and achieving goals in the future. So it's important to keep in mind that once you achieve one goal in your life, whatever milestone it is, go out there and do whatever else you want to do. Like I said, for me, I'm getting my second degree, and I'm still in the peak of my 20s, literally. And I'm about to go get the third one after I finish the second one. And I'm also thinking about, why not minoring in media with the podcast? Because I like to write. I can write my ass off. As y'all can see, I do things like, if you have listened to like older episodes when I came out, those were straight poetry. Half of that was straight poetry. And most of it, like, after I just stopped, I was like, why not just go flow right off the dome? Because this is who I am. Do whatever you have to do. Once you reach one major milestone in your life, why not go after it and get the next one? Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop, keep going, don't going. Keep going, don't stop. Don't stop at all until you have reached the potential in your life that I have reached all the milestones that I wanted to, even if it's in a certain area point in your life. Such for me is education. Right now I'm focused on education. I'm going to get every piece of education as I can while I'm young. It's best to get it while you're young and you don't have no worries and you're still living at home with your parents. That's why I'm trying to get it all out the way. Because if I were to live with my parents, I think I would have probably stopped right here, right now. And within my career, I can't stop. Because for you to get a good job, you have to have your master's. Okay? So, I'm not going to stop until I get the master's. Okay? So, whatever you do in your life, just make sure it's important. It's very important to you. And it shows some type of importance in your life. No matter how the people around you feel, if they do or do not support you, it's all about you. Okay? Because you reached so far in this point in your life. You reached to the potential that you wanted to. All that you have put on your blueprint, put on the board, you finally manifested it. You did it. You put the process in it. You did what you had to do, and now look where you are. Like I said, congratulations, because you have made it this far. Cherish this, because this is very important. Lastly, I will be talking about how do individuals navigate the emotional impact of milestones, particularly when they slightly sophisticated life changes or transition. So with this being said, like, how can a person navigate with the emotions that is impacted within the milestones that are going on in their life? So to cope with the emotions, assistance with milestones, individuals must realize and accept their emotions, including excitement, anxiety, and, feeling nervous. Often they turn to family, friends, or professional counselors for support and preference on their milestones. Individuals can maintain emotional well being during the times of transition by practicing self care techniques like mindfulness, journaling, or encouraging and engaging in habits that they enjoy. Unlimited embracing the enhancing challenges and opportunities that milestones bring can foster a personal growth and resentment. So with that being said, like how can you impact how can you navigate the emotion impact the milestones? I'm not ready to lie to you. Like I said, at times you go through chapters in your life where you want to reach a milestone in your life. And at times you do have the feeling like, oh, I'm excited, I'm nervous, or I'm stressed out, you know? Such as within, like, we're going to use graduation because this is graduation season. Graduation from high school. Graduated from high school. I know the generation right now that are graduating from high school, class of 2024, probably was stressing to death to hope that they didn't have to graduate during the pandemic. I'm not even lying. And also, graduate, undergrad, and anybody doing trades or anything. I know y'all were terrified because we dealt with going through graduations, maybe not even having one at all, or doing it on Zoom, or waiting next year when the pandemic had lifted to join a whole new class just to walk across the stage with people that were not in your class. That's on a college level. High school, the high school I went to, we walked in front of the building, like the main entrance of the building. It still kind of felt weird because like we had a big old football field and they could have used it, but it's okay, it's cool, you know, as long as I got my diploma. But I know a lot of us that are graduating period is still freaking out because it's like, you know, how we say sometimes like, oh, I'm having a good day, like something don't sound right, so it don't feel right because you know you're always used to something so little or so big happening. But instead, you know, you just have to relax and believe in yourself, and also believe in this major milestone that you have claimed to. No matter how big or small the event is or what's going on in your life, it is going to have a lot of emotions running deep. It is. But it's your duty and it's our job as the people that are willing to help you to be there for you and to also let you know that you did it. We're there to encourage you, and you should be also encouraging yourself, making sure that you're comfortable, giving yourself words of encouragement, not letting yourself down. Give yourself praise, give yourself that props, give yourself a lot of things that you've been moping and hoping and praying for, because we not moping around here, because you made it so far to get to where you are. So embrace that, embrace it, love on it, dab on it, enhance, shout it, do what you gotta do. But also remember, this is for you, and that's gonna be the way it is. Okay, so don't forget that at all. Said by me. So I know y'all probably been like, if you're new here, I always weigh out the pros and cons. However, by this being like a major milestone, I am going to display the pros and cons of my life within the podcast, and also give y'all like some examples of how milestones can be an impact and not a good impact on a person's life. So I'm gonna give y'all 2 pros of my life, and then 2 pros in general, 2 cons in my life, and 2 cons in general. So 2 pros that has happened with the podcast is that I have been able to reach 50 episodes. Come on now. I would never thought I would do it. Honestly, I never thought I would do it. Because I always said that, you know, most people get into things and they don't really feel some type of, you know, they feel that urge like, okay, I'm going to get it done. But me, it's like I reached a major milestone in my life, because at one time, like when I got sick, I was like, I think I won't be able to get it together. I think it's going to take me time to get myself together. But I had to remember, I started this. This was a gift to myself for my birthday. This was a gift to myself. I didn't want nothing so big. I didn't really want to do, I didn't really want to be a lot of gifts or nothing. I just wanted to gift myself with something that I always manifest and told myself I'm going to have. And people always like recognizing me, like, oh, you like to talk. You are good with words. Why not, let the world know X, Y, and Z. And when I did this podcast, I said the podcast broadcast is something I'm thinking about further down the line. But I think I might have to put that on the back burner because I like talking like this. I just bought a whole new setup, a whole new mic, the soundboard. I bet y'all can hear like all the effects and stuff. Yes, we have a new soundboard, everything. Like y'all, like I just like what I do. And this was one of the major milestones in my life that a lot of people did not know about. And when people found out about it, like when I posted this stuff, it was like, wow, that's major. The second milestone that's impacted, the pros within this milestone within honoring the 50th episode is that I didn't give up. I wanted to at times give up when I was sick, or sometimes like when I had a whole bunch of homework to do, papers, projects. I was like, I'm not going to be able to get this done. I'm not going to be able to do an episode. But regardless, if I had worked that morning, I'll come home that night, hurry up and record so I can prepare for the day. Or I probably pre-record. I just sacrifice a lot of things for me to make sure that I reach this milestone in my life, because this is what I started and I'm going to finish it off right. And when it comes to the milestones in a person's life in general, it creates a sense of achievement. Milestones provide individuals with a type of impact in their life that marks a process and accomplishments. It boosts your self-esteem and motivation. Like achieving milestones can install a sense of pride and confidence, just encouraging individuals to continue to strive towards their goals. With any milestone in my life and in your life as well, that's what I took with me. Just being able to have a sense of accomplishment, a sense of achievement, and also remembering like I started this for a purpose that has also helped me to guide and direct me. Within having milestones, within several guideposts that have helped individuals and also me navigate through their life journey, it provides a sense of clarity and direction by breaking down a long-term goal into managing steps and making it easy for individual and me to stay focused and on track, because that's the process over time. So when it comes to any milestone in your life, y'all, please think positive. Even though at times we do have those cons, but you always have to think positive. Always remain tall and firm on everything you do. Now, here's the bad part, the cons. Two cons that I had within dealing with the podcast is the support. I was like, I know a lot of people not going to support me. And that's why I kept it to myself, because I didn't want a lot of people to know, because I was like, I want to do this for people. And if I don't get their support, it's going to, fuck up what I'm doing. But like I said, I still have a big line of support every time I see the numbers go up I try to do it every Thursday. Every time I post a new episode, I try to look at, the numbers from that week, this week, last week, the week before that, and X, Y, and Z. So when I had, within this milestone, I was like, support gonna be another thing. And then the backlash, such as like, the comments stuff from people. I have noticed, a lot of people, even in your family, outside of your household, say a lot of nasty things, but it's like at the same time, it's like, I'm doing this thing for me. I'm doing it for me. And then it helps. And then, it is a con that you are like, throwing dirt on my name, but at the same time, you help me get my numbers up, because you're talking shit, but it's like, you're still helping me. And it also does affect the con in my life, because it was like, support and then the backlash, the comments, everything you do in life, you're going to have to deal with bullshit. You're going to have to deal with it from one angle to another. And then you have to just realize that you're doing this for you, and you have to be prepared for what comes with it. So such as within the cons of a milestone in general, one is like pressure and acceptance. Milestones can create pressure to meet, social it's a social or personal experience that leading to stress and anxiety that can have an individual may feel overwhelmed by the need to achieve certain milestones by a certain age or within a certain time frame, which can like detach from their overall well-being and happiness. So, everything we do, we have to block the haters. But it's like, when we come with haters, they say if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. And then if you ain't got no haters, then, who wants to talk about you? So it is a lot of pros and cons that comes with everything in our life, as well as the risk of just being able to do things. Just the risk of just taking risks and having that risk. One thing that I've dealt with when it comes to like reaching a milestone in your life is the risk of comparison. And I know y'all have dealt with it too. Like just any milestone in your life, like I said, everybody has a certain time in their life where it's their time to display their milestones, such as graduation, having children, getting married, finding love, moving out, doing whatever the case may be, their weight journey, whatever the case may be, business, whatever. And taking a risk of that, it's like when it comes to milestones, sometimes the feud of unhealthy comparisons between individuals can lead to feeling like jealousy. When individuals, like, they measure their progress against others' achievements, it can undermine their self-confidence and diminish the value of their own accomplishments. So, like what I say this to say, don't compare yourself to anybody else, because you don't know how long it took them to even get the energy, the motivation to have the blueprint or X, Y, and Z to get this far. So, like, when it's your time, enjoy your time, because when the next person's time come, you gotta give them the same energy that they gave you. Even if, for instance, like I said, I wasn't able to graduate high school, walk across the stage like my brother will be. I'm not gonna be salty and be like, oh, that should have been me. No, as the oldest as I am, I'm their number one cheerleader. Every little thing my sisters and brothers do, I don't compare it with me. Because everybody has a time in their life where things happen for a reason. And I guess right there when the pandemic happened, it wasn't my time to walk across the stage the right way. But I walked and I still got my diploma. But when it comes to any type of accomplishment, things that somebody likes, don't compare it. Be there for them. So like I say this to say, when my brother graduates across that stage, I'll be the loudest one in there. Because I know how it is. You got to give your flowers when it's due. And I always tell myself, I go to school and stuff for them. I do this for them. I do it for me, of course, but I also do it for them because I'm their role model. I'm the oldest. I'm the one that they're seeing everything. Yes, at times I fuck up in my life. I do. But I don't fuck up to the point where it gets bad. We have our fucked up moments, but they're not so major. They're minor. And it don't really affect my milestone. And that's what I have to keep in mind. I don't want to interact or interfere with anything that's going to mess up my milestone. Okay? So I say this to say, milestones are reached in the project or plan in every person's life. A milestone provides an appreciation for progress and achievement for the individual direction involved with their work or boosting motivations and morals. Motivation could be used to measure process and adjust plans if necessary. They can provide a clear view of the projects and overall to identify areas, improvement, or problems or potential problems. Milestones also provides opportunity for reflection and celebration, realizing and honoring the facts of individuals involving the completion of a project. In conclusion, milestones are an important part of any success project in our lives, helping us to measure the process, adjusting plans, and celebrating milestones. Okay? So before we end, I want y'all to think about 2 questions. I want to start doing it now. Having y'all have the question of the day to think about. So 2 questions I want y'all to think about is, what milestone in your life are you most proud of achieving, and what did it mean to you? And can you recall a particular challenge milestone you have faced, and how did you overcome it? Okay? So I thank you all so very much for being here with me to celebrate the 50th episode of Vibing with Ia. Like, what? I thank y'all so very much from the bottom to the top, side to side of my heart, because it's very, 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 very important that I give y'all flowers as much as y'all give me my love in flowers, as well as I give it to y'all as well in return. I thank y'all so very much for all the love, the likes, the comments, just listening to views, everything. Like, I appreciate it a lot. Also, as always, I wish you guys nothing but peace and blessings. Please be careful and be safe out here. Enjoy this amazing weather. Congratulations to everybody within the major milestones in their life. No matter how big or small it is, I am so proud of you and congratulations to you with this important part of your life. No matter, like I said, how big or small it is, and no matter how much support you got, long as you know what's real and what's not, and long as you know that somebody out there is rooting and shouting and throwing all the confetti and balloons for you. Okay, so I say this to say, be sure to stand tall and firm in everything you do, no matter how big or small your milestone is. Just remember, you did this for a reason, and this is your season, and you deserve to have a ball, and you deserve to have everything that you desire and dream for. As always, peace and blessings to you all, and you all will hear from me next Wednesday or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever you guys listen to me. Okay? I love you all so much, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye.